Alright, we are here, we are back. I have done some stuff. Let's see, so I've got a lot of maxed out weapons, I've maxed out a lot of gifts.
What is it?
So I could screw around.
Very
Unfortunately,
well.
most of the gifts and classes that I've screwed around with, let's see. Like, most of the things I've screwed around with just aren't my flavor. Like, I actually made the Hephaestus dodge build. Yeah, we could try it out, show it off for a little bit. Give me a second. Let's see, so we're gonna want the Venus Claw. And let's switch away from Judgment Edge to Blazing Claw for a second. I don't know what goes here. I guess I might as well have the Team Revive move. Just have trouble finding it. Okay, there we go. So let's go into the depths for a little bit, because we have to wait for Altorial.
Just tell me
Let's see, do we want to do Misty Runes? Misty Runes kind of bites. Let's just do Misty Runes. It should work. Okay, so I've got EO, we've got this sword, and weirdly enough, Hephaestus, being the dodge-specific build, is... Like, I was really expecting Hephaestus to be... How would I describe it? That's Evasive Snare. Oh, right. No, that's in somebody else's build. I was expecting Hephaestus to be more light. But yeah, anyway. So, Hephaestus is kind of interesting. I looked at this yesterday and was kind of talking about it a little bit. God dang. I am already... well, not bleeding. Leaking. This is, I think, by and far my least favorite depths map, and I do not like it at all. I don't like Leak. It's not fun. I don't like it at all. Okay, you. But yeah, so trying to kind of describe how the Hephaestus works. Every time I dodge through an attack, it leaves a little burning orb on the ground that explodes and does damage, which seems like a really cool thing. And in practice, it is actually kind of neat. The problem is in execution, it's kind of limiting. So let's just grab this and dodge to the best of our ability. Good luck, EO. The problem is, it has to be a perfect dodge for it even to go off, and it doesn't actually do that much damage. I was really hoping that it would be like this oomphy thing.
Heal your wounds.
But as it stands, like, I'd be better off just hitting an enemy. I don't know. I just wanted to show it off a little bit because I was talking about how cool of an idea it was. And how kind of unsatisfied I ended up being as part of the build. So then I kind of went for just like a really light build with Jax set up. Still slow with the greatsword. Pretty much can't do anything about it. But nice part about Jack's build is I can kind of afford to pull off a bunch of buffs. He's got a higher Iker limitation. I don't think I actually recorded my initial run through this area, but I mean, it's about the same. I like the depth maps, but I wasn't going to feel particularly like I don't feel like I'm depriving you guys by not filming one of them. Ish. We'll see. Let's see. Anything else? Alright, I don't have to do perfect dodges. The other reason why I kind of don't like this area is it doesn't actually let me do parries, which is something that I've been trying to practice, but these guys have a lot of like special attacks that are not parryable. Not that it matters, but it'd be kind of fun to actually be able to parry stuff in this game. Little bit of practice will go a long way in that regard.
I'll make good use of
Let's just do ice. Yeah. Like I said, would like to practice parries. They just don't seem worth it. At least not in this. Maybe in a game with like a more set tempo, Like Dark Souls 1 or 2, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to try it next time I play through a Dark Souls game and just be like, I'm going to do nothing but parry for this entire playthrough because I can. But it's hard. Let's see. Out of another stream because they said they could turn their smile off to be goth. Very rude. That's weird. I don't even understand how that even means anything. Probably just somebody saying stuff to get a reaction or make fun of a group or lifestyle. I try not to do that. Sometimes I'll point out, like, hey, this is like a really weird thing that people do. But that's about the extent of what I do. And usually that's like climate change deniers. That's a weird thing. Why that? Or like anti-vax. I don't know. Anything that, like, actively hurts somebody is kind of something that I think is open to criticism. But, like, style? Who gives a dang? I mean, I'm not one to judge for anything, too. I'm not great with that. Flat Earthers, yep. Also, this build does a lot of damage. It's... I don't know if it's better or worse than the Greatsword build, but I think I'm going to stick to it for a little while. Wish the Iker limit was just a little bit higher so I could keep these buffs going. I guess there is a thing I can get that would actually allow for that. But, like, I do almost as much damage with this build as with my greatswords, but 10 times faster. Hey, thank you, Salicata, for the 10-month free sub. Thank you so much. Let's see. Anything else? Nope. And it's this guy. This guy hits like trucks. Ow. This guy is weird. We saw him the first run through here, but we didn't really, like, do anything. Holy crap, she just does not take damage. Okay, you. I really do not want to fight him in the open sands. Io wants to, but I'm not really keen. See if I can lure him into the midst of it. Otherwise, he's just going to kind of sit there and be a jerk, but mostly just kind of get distracted by Io. Alright. Yeah, part of the reason why I wanted to consider this build, specifically, is because I've more or less been standing around just tanking for much of this playthrough, and it makes me feel weird. I'm a very effective team member as, you know, just kind of sitting in front of things and blocking, and more or less letting Io and Altorial kill stuff. But it feels weird and wrong to me because, yeah, I actually would like to be a slightly more contributing member to this series, playthrough, whatever, as opposed to, like, Lockman. I don't know. Anyway, do we want to... Let's go fight her.
I'll make good use of this.
I have a freezing fire sword. This makes very little sense, but hey... Yeah, I haven't fought her solo, quote-unquote. Well, no, I did fight her solo. It sucked. It was not fun. But solo, as far as I'm concerned, is like with Io. Ow. It's these hands, I think. Well, I mean, I think it's just her attack patterns in general are very unfortunate. Wow.
You have my
Leak is awful. Every pulse just absolutely gets rid of all of your, all of your Iker. I do not like that in the slightest. Ow. Clear that, heal. It is kind of a testament to how useful the NPCs are in this game. With their ability to just sit there and hambo everything. Okay. I don't even... There we go. But, like, I did a fair amount of damage to her, but I want to say EO did more. I don't know. Either way, that boss actually is not nearly as hard as I thought she was going to be. So, I feel... I don't know. I feel somewhat validated. Whenever I play a game where I'm, like, maybe a little bit too reliant on somebody else for cooperation and fighting stuff, it makes me feel weird that, like, I am not actually pushing a playthrough forward. That I'm just having my soft ass being carried through a game.
Lost
And it's like,
nearby.
I definitely have a soft ass when it comes to, like, video games sometimes, where I'm just like, alright, carry me, I am a big baby man. Like, okay, this sounds kind of weird. But, like, take a look at Warframe. Half of my Warframe series is just other people more or less just doing favors for me, and... Oh. I really want to, like, try parrying, but half these enemies have very strange attacks. And it's hard to identify. These guys I can parry, though EO's gonna just kill them. Like, that's part of the problem I have with parry practice, is I have an NPC and half the time they're just like, die! It doesn't matter.
We can certainly use this.
Let's see. But yeah, so I just feel weird when I'm... Ow. When I'm not able to, like... Oh, I know the other sword that I was using for this run. Let's switch to the other sword. I'm just gonna go light for a little while. We just got the Ice Blood Rapier. I should probably use it. I think it still yeah, it still operates like a regular sword, which is a little disappointing, but whatever.
I'll make good use of this.
But yeah, I like to feel like I am contributing to a playthrough, especially my own. And... oh, this is the easy one. I mean, kind of easy. Ow. Kind of easy. That sand sucks. And Eo's already got the hard bits down. Boy, sand just kind of bites, but that's okay.
You really did it.
Because I do a lot of damage. Hooray! I should really see which of these does more damage. So it looks like... just in general, Blazing Claw is the better weapon. Ice Blood is good for having, like, a really light build along the way. Okay. Let's see. You can turn off the companion. Yes, you can turn off the companion in this. Try the charge attack for fire and ice. Okay. I'm not sure about this one. Oh. Does that set the sword on fire for an attack? And you need Iker for that. Oh, I got it. Okay. Well, let's see. I'll have to mess around with them. I'm just going to keep them equipped for now and just screw around a little bit. Either way, I think I've cleared this area, at least sufficiently that I can say I've shown it off.
Heading there now.
Let's zip out of here.
We can rest here.
Okay. And yes, I am sorry, Jambez. This will be the last day that we are playing bloody vampire games. They happen, though. Anyway, let's go to the provisional government area. Let's see, don't I have Iker restoring items? Yes, but I suffer from elixir syndrome. I don't know how many of you guys have ever played a Final Fantasy game, but when playing any kind of Final Fantasy anything, you get elixirs, you get ethers, you get potions, you get high potions, you get max potions, you get whatever the heck. And the thing is, I, like probably so many people, more or less just refuse to use any kind of
Please don't
healing
do anything,
anything, or, you know, Iker restoring anything, because of course not. Why would I? Is there anything that I want to grab here instead of lifesteal and one-handed sword mastery? Not overwhelmingly.
This ladder is new to me.
Let's see, fighting final boss, but I might need these for later. Well, that's what you save them for the post-game fights, clearly. Okay, so let's turn on friendship mode. I can't. No friendship is allowed here for reasons. Oh wait, no, this is where I came from. I'm going the wrong direction. That would explain things. But yeah, no, I absolutely just hoard stuff. Forever, for no good reason.
I'll be there soon.
And I will never change. Because I don't think I can. Okay, did I get a... I swear I got a new move specifically from the Jack moveset. Severing Abyss. I'll throw that on the mix. Okay, so where am I actually supposed to go?
Time is short.
Here? No.
Did you find something good? That is where the relics are.
Oh, wait, hold on. This is where we killed the queen. I got dropped into this pit. I know where I am. We've been here.
What's that? I sense a hostile presence in the distance. It's wise to be prepared.
Oh! Is that just the... No, does this use Iker? Yes. 1 Iker per heavy attack. I'll take it anyway, because that looks way too good.
To fight.
Way too good to just pass up. Honestly. Let's see.
Fantastic.
Somebody's asking about the sun. A sun? How did... Oh. Yeah. I made this. It used to glow, but it hurt. It hurt my eyes really bad.
Careful you don't fall. Another.
Okay. Really liking this light movement set. It feels pretty good.
It's wise to be prepared.
Let's just keep rolling buffs on my sword. Hello. Hello, my lady. Hello, my honey. Hello, my... Ah. Ah. It really is not letting me do the power attacks. Or the drain attacks here. Which is unfortunate. Like, I pressed the button and it just doesn't go. I don't know. Oh well. But yeah, so I used to have the sun on top of my head glow, but now I've switched it so it just glitters because it's considerably less of an eyesore.
Want to play that further? This is not a...
Ooh, that's poison. I didn't realize I got poisoned.
Did I play my part well?
That's rough. Guess let's just take another one of these.
Such menace.
God damn.
Don't panic.
Ow. Well, okay, so that maneuver has a time cost to it. That sucker hurts. I really don't have much I can do against it. Oh, and I don't have the co-op button running. I do not actually know how I'm supposed to get up to this dude. Up, down, dude. Come fight me. Ow. Kinda got him. Okay, This is awkward. I really think you could hop up this freaking... Nope, that doesn't work. Like, you could absolutely mantle up that. No problem. So where the heck is the route up there? I have no idea. Let's see. Wander, did you ever use the Coffin Gundam skin? I never used the Coffin Gundam, and I never used the Onigiri Prince skin. I probably should. The Coffin Gundam was more of a goof than an actually, like, hey, this would look alright. I could try it. The problem is, this sucker is just too perfect. Like, have you ever made a character in a game and you're like, I will never deviate from this visual design for this character because, holy shit, I can't think of a better design for them ever. Ah, this is where I'm supposed to go.
That's the enemy. More could be hiding nearby.
And now I can turn on the friendship signal.
I'll make good use of this.
Oh, I should probably turn on a different element than ice. Lightning. Because I think the extra ice does not actually add that much more damage.
That's all.
Of course, this does get rid of my buffs, but that's okay.
We can certainly use this.
Ow. Ow, ow, ow. That's a bad... That's a bad... Holy crap, what is going on in here? Well, is anybody even left? Not really. That was fast.
I feel the strength in your conviction.
Okay, now where's the... There's the shooter dude. Vengeance! That is a cool move that I don't think is actually worth it. It's got some oomph to it, don't get me wrong. Oh, let me guess, he dropped his item down there. Eesh. Oh, that is a shame. Anything else? Yes. Hello, good sir. Whoa, what is that sword? That sword has a really fast attack speed. Probably something you get from one of the later game bosses or something. Okay.
Sorry, I was looking at something.
But yeah, I'll just try light sorting it today. Holy crap, I'm going to have over 1 million A's today. On the plus side, I've pretty much unlocked every available ability to me at this point, so I don't really care about whether or not I hit the level cap. Because, sure, it slows down your ability leveling, but also, like, I don't think I'm gonna actually care about that. I got to try that move earlier today. It is very strong. Anything down here? The answer is no. This place got worse. Hold up. Where are we supposed to go here?
Heading there now.
Oh, up there. Yep, yep. Because it's just familiar enough to be like, oh yeah, I've been here.
What?
Ow, well, that sucked. Let's try that again. Do I? Yeah, while we're here, I'm gonna switch this to lightning. And we might as well put the call out for friendship again.
We may need to adopt a new strategy.
There's still some amount of temptation to just go, like, pure tank man. Well, that does some damage.
This isn't the best place to fight.
I mean, I think I will perpetually have that temptation. Just because I usually go
We can
slow,
certainly use
heavy,
this.
and freaking brutal whenever I can. Well, I do a lot of damage though with the quick. That's the one problem. I just die faster.
I shall maximize my efforts.
Ow.
We have no choice.
I did get the butt stab. Yeah, I think for survivability's sake, let's just go back to Old Faithful. Also, Mito's sword is pretty damn
We
cool looking.
finished it.
Like this is Mito's sword. I'm really having the hardest time getting people with the quick drain attack. I do not know why. Oh well. But yeah, when in doubt, just bring the biggest sword you possibly can. It'll work itself out.
I'll be there soon. We have recovered something valuable. This is a bit scary.
That move does way too much damage. But then again, I guess my moves,
This place is
they
cramped.
actually do that much.
I hope we can
have to
avoid
be
combat
closer.
here. This is a bad place to fight.
Let's see. Invasion? Huh. Nope, I was expecting an invasion there. Well, that didn't work. Yeah, so I don't
Look
know
at
if Drain...
that.
Hey, Queen Tungsten. I actually don't need that. I apparently have a bunch. This is good. Let's see. I think we've been down this direction. Yeah, just side route for where I've already been. What about this way?
I hope we
Nothing.
don't get surrounded here.
Anything in here? Nope. Probably just little nooks for everything to hide out in.
This is a bad place to fight.
For how much the provisional government pushed people around in this game, you really think they'd be, like, more organized and less grubbins? I guess the point is, like, shit went bad under their watch. And so, they've just been... Ow. They've just been trying very hard to, like, keep on top of things.
I hope this short nap does you some good.
Short nap?
This isn't the best place to fight.
What short nap? We're not napping!
Just as I expected.
EO,
We
you are
found something
confusing.
valuable today.
She is very chatty today. Like, usually, maybe it's just that I tune her out really hard. But it feels like EO is just, like, non-stop, just like,
I'll be there
I
soon.
have
I
commentary
shall
about
find
all of
something
this
good.
stuff. Oh! And that's an Eos Vestige. So we're probably gonna start getting more of those. Ish. Gotta time those to be slightly slower, but that's okay. Is there anything else I'd switch out of this build? I might want to get rid of Firm Stand, in retrospect. What would I need? What would I need to be able to use this? Mind C. Because firm stand is nice, but I rarely get down that low to begin with. Mind and vitality wouldn't be bad. Okay, cool. Controller? It's that time again. My controller's out of batteries. This is what happens when you play video games for like 10 hours a day using one controller with some very, very good batteries, actually. Like, I'm actually really impressed how many days I can go without switching batteries on these things. I swear, like, back when Wavebirds first came out, you had to switch out those batteries, like, every freaking day. Those were the best, though. I actually really miss the GameCube controller design. I think at some point I'll buy one of the, like, the USB, the Bluetooth, like, wireless ones? Come on.
Heading there now.
Woo! Okay. Buttons were pressed, things happened, that was dangerous. That dude's just gonna be there. I don't think there's anything else I need to care or worry about. Let's see.
That's the square where we
Yeah, there was just something really, like, ergonomic feeling about the Wavebirds when I was a kid. My assumption is they're not nearly as ergonomic anymore.
What's hidden in there?
Because my hands got bigger. Ivory Grace. That sounds like a cool...
Now we can climb
Okay,
up
we should
from
put it
above.
on. Just to see what does it look like. Wherever it is. Okay, increases the efficiency of gifts. What does it look like? It actually looks kind of pretty, but... ain't got nothing on my big silver coat. Ain't got nothing.
Sorry, I was looking at something.
Well. He hopped.
Not good. Tend
Ow.
to your wounds.
Oh. That kind of worked. Poorly.
Do you suppose that's a radar?
Oh. Ew, what does it matter? Do people even use those things nowadays?
Careful you don't fall. Beautiful.
I have so many lost crystals. I have no idea what I'm going to use them for.
Lost spotted, a little way ahead.
I'm gonna
Something
just...
could be hiding in the shadows.
I blocked. Damn it. Wow. Okay, note to self. Consider charging attacks. If they're not immediately focused on me, I can just do 8,000 damage. It's probably not actually that much, but still. It's a lot. Sometimes. Sometimes they die before then. I'm gonna have a lot of pure blood. Unfortunately, I can only carry so much with me at any given moment. Boop.
Watch your footing.
Okay. Camera gets real freaky when they're up in the air. I'm not comfortable. Let's see. Anything else? Keep waiting for ambush enemies. This poor guy. Yeah, no, I think Stagger Sword is the
We found something
right way to
valuable
play
today.
here.
Nothing gets past you, huh?
Nope, bad time. Okay.
This is a bit scary. There's a lot of them.
I help. See anything else? And we're back up to full health. That life drain ability is real nice. Let's see. Let's see. What was I going to do? I was going to switch something out. I want to grab Hunting Feast. It lasts forever. And I might as well keep that running semi-perpetually if I can. Is there anything else? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I want to go back to the previous path we just went down, though. There's like a couple of items that drops. And I want to make sure I can grab them all. Also, maybe there's a drop-down point? No, the drop-down point is gone. But yeah, condensed lost shard.
What's that doing
Okay,
there?
so mostly useless. Given the situation. Is that it? I feel like I'm missing something in this area. For map completion. Maybe it's elsewhere. It just feels odd. Wow, yeah. This place got wrecked. Oh.
Down
Well, there's a item.
or right. The choice is up to us. We can certainly use this.
Is there anything else? Probably not. Because this is a dead end, yeah? Okay. Well, we can go back. I just am perpetually afraid I missed something kind of important. Now, usually when I get grumpy at games for using tile sets and levels and stuff, I gotta give credit when they take a familiar level and mix it up like this. Because it's very, very familiar. Like, that's the warehouse that you get the key for and go through, and then there's the ambush on the other side and so on and so forth. But at the same time, like, this is such a different route through. That, like, I guess it feels way more interesting. At least as far as I'm concerned. There's probably more to this place, though. Hey, that's... I think this is the initial mistle. Okay, so that's the rest of the map. So just one more map reveal and we're good. Yay!
This is a powerful foe. Let's just move in.
And he's gone. Powerful foe. More
What's
like
that doing there?
Chump Man Supreme. So there's like a ladder spot on the other side. We'll get around to it, I guess. I have that sword, or is that a gun? I can't tell. Wish you could kind of... I want to play one of these games, kind of like
We have arrived where the
I guess
relics
how
gather.
Breath of the Wild handled it. But like, all weapons are almost inherently designed to be broken, but your character just keeps picking more up. Hello. You look like a bloody fellow indeed. Well, there's pretty much nothing I need to do here, so charge! Queen's Knight Reborn. Oh. Okay, you. Time to fulfill my role as Lockman. Increased stagger ability. Wow, that works. Wait, did this work? So I got a buff that temporarily increases everybody's stagger values. Okay, his third hit. Ow. Okay, I'm almost out of juice here, and I don't know what he's doing. But, yeah, holy shit, that works really well. So I have a buff that increases everybody's ability to stagger, including my own, obviously. And so we just kept knocking him on his ass. Oh, that was amazing.
Wait a moment. That lost left a vestige behind. There is something somehow familiar about it. I would like to know what memories it contains. Would you show them to me?
Right away. No need to even ask. Let me guess, it's somehow Louis.
I know that there is a monster growing inside of me. I know, but am I strong enough to beat it? I won't run. I can't run. I have to keep fighting. It shouldn't be like this. I can't fail him. I would be betraying everyone, even my father. But this monster is too much for me. I can't fight it.
I was just thinking the Queen's Knight might have been like some kind of weird Louis not Louis situation, but no.
Please, someone help me. Louis, please. Destroy me. I need you to do this for me. If you can't, then I'm sorry. In the end, I wasn't strong enough. Now everyone is. Still, if you can help me atone for my sin, please help those who are suffering. If you can ease their burden, even if it's only a little. So, that gives me some explanation. Her desire to comfort and support the afflicted, mixed with the despair she felt for her own situation. It was Cruz's vestige that had created the attendance of the relics. She was afraid the same mistake would occur again. That's why we can only remain by their sides. We are incomplete.
Do you really believe that?
Please, take me with you, to where Silva is. As the Queen, Cruz's existence was one long, constant struggle. She fought until the very end against the monster inside her, desperate to save revenants from their thirst. I want to deliver salvation, not just consolation. I want to bring about all of the wishes Cruz had for her people. The wishes of the attendants, of my sisters. I want to be the one who finally makes them a reality. I know that this is not part of my duty, but even so, it is something I need, something my heart cries out for. So, if it isn't too much to ask, please.
You know what my heart cries out for? You to put on clothing. Oh, Ishtar. We got cruises. Oh, and yep. Cruz is Grigori's daughter. So, gifts that aid in attacking and defending. And increases gifts involving self-sacrifice.